Okay, in yesterday's lesson we started to look at ratios that are the same and looking at those sort of patterns. We're going to take this to that next step and look at equivalent ratios in a little bit more detail today. So let's have a look at these ratios on the board. So we want to know the ratio of gold to silver, okay? So remember we're saying gold to silver. So what ratio have we got here? We've got 2 gold, so I write that under gold. And how many silver? 1, 2, 3, so I write that under silver. Okay, so let's have a look at the next one. Okay, so what's my ratio this time? Can you write it down for me? Okay, so you should have said, well, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 gold. How many silver? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 silver. Okay, so let's do the next one. I want you to think about, while we're doing this, I want you to think about what you're noticing as well. Start to see if you notice anything that's the same or different. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 this time. So I have 6 gold and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 silver. Now, without counting, do you think you could work out what this next ratio would be? Have you seen any patterns yet? Well, let's have a look. We've gone from 2 to 4 to 6. What do we think is going to be next for the gold? Could be 8, couldn't it? Should we double check it? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely, so it was. Now, what did we notice here? So it was going up in the 2 times table. What about on the other side? We've got 3, 6, 9. So what do we think the next one might be? Yeah, 12, if it's going up, and it's 3 times table, isn't it? Let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, there's one more. Okay, so what do we think is going to be next? Okay, so I guess you might say, well, if that's going up in 2s, we think that's going to be 10. If this is going up in 3s, we think that is going to be 15. We'll double check them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, 12. It's good we double checked. So this one is 12. And what is this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So what did we notice? You're absolutely spot on. So although we've missed out the 10 to 15, it's still in the green. Golds are still in the 2 times table, and the silver is still in the 3 times table. That is quite important. We're going to go and have a look in a minute as to why. Okay, so we had recognised the ratios for each of these. We could have counted them, and we also started to notice that there were patterns. So we noticed that the gold were going up in the 2 times table and the silver were going up in the 3 times table. They were all in the 3 times table. Even if we missed one here, they're still all in the 3 times table. Okay, so let's have a look at these two first. Oh, in fact, we missed one. Let's have a look at the first two. So what do I notice here? What happened? We knew that it was 2 bigger, and we knew that this one was 3 bigger. Okay? So what happens here? Well, this time it's 4 bigger, and this is 6 bigger. Now, we'd already spotted that these were in the times table, so we know that this is in the 2s and this is in the 3s. So how many 2s have we got here? Yeah, we've multiplied it by 3. And what about here? How many 3s have we got here? Well, we've multiplied that by 3 because we've got 3 lots of 3 gives us 9. That's quite an interesting pattern to notice. So let's have a look at the next one. So what are we noticing this time? Still in the 2 times table. How many of them have I got? We're multiplying it by 4 this time. And what about on this side with the 3 times table? Again, we've multiplied it by 4. So we start to notice they have the same multiplier. Even though this is a 2 times table, that is a 3 times table, they're being multiplied by the same number. And this is where this equivalent fractions comes in. I think there's one more for us to try. Okay, so I can see here to go from 2 to 12, I've multiplied it by 6. So what's going to happen on the other side? If I've started at 3, you absolutely should be saying you're multiplying it by 6 again. Okay? These are equivalent ratios. Okay, go and have a go at the questions and see how you get on.